Hi guys, welcome back to Aesthetic Either. My name is Harriet if you're new here. Today I'm going to be baking. Today I'm going to be making cruffins. In here I've got ingredients to make the dough. We have some butter, these yellow cubes. The white powder is flour, and then the little chunks are like chocolate squares. So right now I'm going to knead this together to make some sort of cookie dough. Oh, it feels like so weird. Time to knead it. It smells like chocolate, the whole thing. It's staying like really floury and I can't really squish all this butter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add a tiny bit of water. So I don't need all of this, but I've got more for just in case. Let's go ahead and knead that in. Might add some water if it didn't come along. Right, it's actually starting to work a lot better now, but it's still not really coming together. So I'm going to go ahead and add a tiny bit more. So I'm only just going to add like a tiny bit in because I don't want it to be too watery. Let's hope that didn't ruin it. I think I added a bit too much water there, but it is still coming together. I reckon if I just get all these dry bits, I could possibly make this work. So it's really wet, so I'm just going to get some flour on my fingers. Right, so I'm going to rub together to get all of these really sticky bits off of me, and then I'll continue kneading. Wait guys, it's actually working. It's like a big ball now. I reckon I could get this really good. Well, my father told me it was way too wet, so I had to add a bit more flour, so I'm going to re-knead it again. So I finished kneading the dough, and it's still a tiny bit over wet, but then I think it'll have to do. I'm going to put this to the side for now. So this is a different type of dough that we made earlier, and now I'm just going to carefully roll it out. So it's all rolled out. I'm just going to flatten these little bits. And right, so now I'm going to go back to my dough from earlier. I'm going to get little chunks that go around them, and then I'm going to squish them really hard down onto this dough. Alright, so I think that might have been a bit too big. Alright, so I think that's about the size, I think. So I'm just going to go squishing it down like that. And then I'm just going to do that about 7 more times. It won't flatten. Dollop that on that. Oh, that was a bit too close. Oh, that one's got loads of chocolate chips. Bring it up close. Look at all them chocolate chips. Right, I've just realised like a little bit of the, wait no, I've just realised 2 of them are like normal size, one of them's tiny, and then one of them's massive. Well, that was too big. And a big dollop. I'm not going to have room, am I? Oopsie daisies. I'll find room. I just have to use a little bit more dough. Big one, biggie. Oh, that's a biggie. Right, so now I've got excess dough, so I'm just going to add some dough to some of these. So I have got quite a lot, so I am going to make just a couple more cookies in these like spaces here. So actually, yeah, I'm going to make 2 cookies in these spaces right here. I don't want these to be too big because I don't want them to touch in the oven. Now for the fun bit. I know we have got already got some chocolate chips in, but it's always better with more, isn't it? So let's go ahead. What did he mean? Right, so I'm just gonna dig these in here. Turns out I'm not putting it in the cookies. I'm putting it on all over the excess there. So I'm just gonna like sprinkle it across. Don't tell anyone I should do that. Am I using the whole bag? So for this next part, I'm gonna do it this way. Oh, no, I'm not. And these have just fallen. Anyway, so for this next bit, I'm gonna like put one more layer on top. I think this might have been a bit too thick. Anyway, right, and then I'm just going to take my rolling pin to roll this down like this. I don't want to do it too hard because I don't want them completely squashed. So, yeah, and that should probably be perfect. So watch the satisfying part. It weren't that satisfying. It definitely weren't flat enough, so I've had another go, so let's see if this time's more satisfying. Oh no, what's happened to them? Still weren't satisfying, was it? So far, this is what it looks like. I'm going to need my dad's help with this one because I got to cut it into slices. I don't trust myself. Oh, that's nice. Why does it feel like that? There's cookie dough everywhere. Ugh. I don't have a feeling this is going to turn out terrible. Daddy. Right, it's gonna go in sideways now, but anyways, let's carry on. Oh, that went bad. It's not even cut. Go back. Go back. Oh, it's really hard. Oh, it's the cookie. I keep failing on the chocolate chips. Keep failing me. Right, that's gonna have to do. So here I've got my tray where I'm going to put the cruffins in. But what I'm doing now is I'm gonna go ahead and roll these up. This part's probably the hardest because it's really hard to make it not stick to the plastic thing, whatever it's called. Oh no, this went horribly wrong. Right, it's not as bad for a first attempt. So let's go ahead and put my cruffin. Do you put it in like that? Yep, I think you do. It looks a bit like a flower. At the top it looks a bit like a rose. So now I just got 9 more to do. We was aiming for 12, but when we cut it, it turned out to be 10, which was a bit mathematic, but okay. Alright, these are actually turning out way better than I thought. Show the difference. So it's meant to be like that, not too like that. I think that's because I've not got much cookie dough in that. So I'm gonna roll all 10 of these. Right, so each one is getting better. I spoke too soon. Anyway, the best one is the one that I didn't get on camera. It's this one right here. But I didn't get it on camera for some reason. Oh, I have good feelings about this one. I really spoke too soon. Right, so we're in a bit of a struggle. I think this is probably the worst one, but it'll be fine. I hope. Oh no, guys. Right, it's getting worse and worse. Whoa. This is well odd. I think it might be the chocolate chips. Because there's chocolate chip, like, there'd be a chocolate chip, half and half in between a different one. There'd be half a chocolate chip on one Cruffin, and then the other half would be on a different Cruffin, which would be quite complicated. Only got 3 more left. This one's going quite like... Why does it always do that when I say? Actually, that's perfect. Oh. The last one's probably going to be the easiest because there's nothing like next to it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear me. Final one, guys. I'm kind of excited for this one because I think this one will turn out fabulous. That was nice. Actually, it wasn't the best. See, there was supposed to be 2 more, but it's fine. Time to throw away this. Wait, we just can't throw away these dolls. Wow, we're good. Just when I thought I was finished, turns out now I have to roll them in egg yolk, which is, I really didn't expect that to happen. So to make this mixture, I've got a cup, I've got an egg, and I'm going to add a splash of milk. So last time I checked, I wasn't the best at cracking eggs, but I think, so let's crack this. I don't think it'll go well. Whoa, right, do I have to put, whoa. Oh. Hey. Please don't go in the comments saying that I'm terrible at this. Wait, I'm just gonna check for any little bits. I think that is one, but I'm not sure. I'm just gonna have a little check. So now I'm just gonna give it a little whisk. Whoa, come closer. Look at that, guys. It's just a raw egg in a cup. Time for a splash of milk. Wait, no. Time for some milk. Time for some milk. Okay, let's just pour the milk. I don't know how much, let me just guess. Only a splash. A bit more. That should be perfect. Let's whisk it up. So it should be like a lightish colour. Oh, that's very thick. Oh, that's disgusting. Alright, so I'm really not excited for this part because I'm putting my hand in raw egg. Oh my gosh. That is disgusting. Right, I'm going to hold it in my other hand. This part is not delightful. Well, yeah, we're going to need some sort of help here. Spoon to the rescue. That was horrible with my hands. Alright, so I'm just going to like drizzle now because what I did last time went horribly wrong. Right, so I got a whole 10 I have to do this. let's get this in the oven at 180 degrees for 25 minutes.
No, other way. I need to say something.
Let's put it in the oven. Let's get them out. So this is how they turned out. They turned out pretty well for my first attempt. I'm really excited to try these, but that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and make sure to smash that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, and give this video a huge thumbs up.